let's actually show what's going on. Okay, so, Fin Troop. I'm going to move the camera. There we go. JKR in Arena. I'm not particularly happy about that, but fair enough. I'm looking at this because I could have sworn this guy got something, but it could have been... No, I've got my accounts mixed up. I thought this guy got Negotiator. It's the other account. Spoiler alert. Last round, for those who didn't see on YouTube, A-Tip, he didn't attack me, so that was a bit naff. Yeah, I don't mind it because I win, but equally it's like, you don't really know how good your squads are. Anyway, Fin Troop. Like I say, he's got JKR, and you saw by the portrait he's got Darth Revan. He's got a Rally Bosk, Brood Alpha. He's got quite a few things built up quite well. And yeah, I'm pooping my pants a bit. So let's see what he's put down. Let's see what I've got to deal with. Alright, he's put Vader Lead down. He's put Crew down. Karth and Shaq. Alright. Let me just close this window again, just in case people are chatting and I don't see it, because that seems to be the biggest thing that annoys me with this stream. Here we go. So, for those of you who didn't catch it, defense. I put Padme up top. I didn't mention this when I was placing it, but I was tempted to sub out Mace and put GMY, but I thought if I need to use my JKR on offense, I'm going to need it. So, yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed now I didn't put GMY in there, because that might have thrown him a little. Bounty Hunters, I've just chucked them in. Why not? Oh, he's attacking, right. Phew, I was just going to say, I thought I hadn't placed then. So, alright, he's already taken out my Nuke Geos in one battle. That ain't good. Equally so, he's going Storm through me Phoenix, so that ain't good. And that's what's going to greet him. So, yeah, this is going to be a fun stream. Let's see. Mace, where's my Jedi Knight Guardian? In the bin where it should be. Okay, so let's try and keep up with him a bit. So we've got First Order without a Zeta, we've got Sith without a Zeta. Down here we've got Old Republic Gear 12, minus Canderous, and we've got Shaq Clones without a Zeta. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm going to knock this wall down first, and... question is, what's nice and small that could do it? I wouldn't mind trying Palpatine. This can be a good counter, so I won't try it. You know, it's the idea if you can get the stuns and everything, it works really well. Yeah, like I say, no Zetas on the defense. It's very weird. So, hopefully, this could do something. I mean, I won't put the new Zeta on Vader once my next Zeta comes out, so that might be it. Alright, let's do a recap. Just a quick one, because I think everything will be on Twitch still, so it's not like I need to do it for YouTube. I'll do this for FK's sake. This guy was attacking me. I don't even know what he's done. He's taken Phoenix and Nuke Geos down in one battle. I hope Vader wipes your ass. I know mine would. Level 50 Hornist, F for OBS. You've been very polite there, level 50. Level 50. I was going to... well, polite this, it's a definite F. So he hasn't hit the back wall yet. And he's not hit the front wall either. So he's either playing games with me, which is a bit weird, or he's put something big at the back. I'm not sure which. So yeah. Mobile Gamer is live. Yeah, please tell everyone on my stream. You know, I'll admit, this is on my monitor here, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want everyone knowing that. Even though I'm reading it aloud. Oh, alright, what a frigging night. Okay, yeah, so I was going to take this team on. I was going to take on Old Republic with Empire. May as well check mods while I'm here. Going to give the blasted thing another 10 minutes crash. 173 speed, so not the fastest car. Big Z, what we're looking at here. Not a lot of speed. Fair bit of protection, I will give him that. Not a lot of tenacity. Okay, should be able to beat this with Palpatine. MF Bison compared to offense, sure. I'm curious what you mean there, MF Bison. Or is that regarding Palp? There are times when I feel like I'm being a bit tick in the comments, and honestly, it's not that. I'm not being insulting or anything. I do genuinely get confused. Oh, compare the offense on Vader. Sure, let's go ahead. Let's have a look. So, let's have a look at these two. Let's start with mission and the offense. So she's not the fastest again. Crit chance 67% off, damage 3120. Not much special. Let's go over to Karth. Just don't suck. Yeah, that's good advice. Yes, that is good advice. 216 crit damage, so that's pretty much expected. 31 damage, 51 crit chance. Alright. And I'll check my Vaders, because I think that was the actual question in hand. My Vader is very weak. I haven't built him up, but with the touch-up, I'm thinking about it. I've got his level 7. He's the next Zeta, assuming I'm not forced to go elsewhere with the Zetas. But yeah, he's not the fastest, but neither is my Palpatine. Yeah, 216 crit damage. Yeah, not a lot of damage there. But yeah, the idea is getting a turn meter train going. I'm not actually thinking that I need to wipe him out in big moves, just maybe plow through it. Yeah, I'm not doubting it would, FK. Level 50 Ornist, at least do Merciless fast enough. That's the plan. I mean, we gotta give it a go. If anything, I was going to do it before, so... Let me just shut this down. OBS link opens up every time one of these happens, and I think, let's just shut that down. It's like an app I don't need at this point. Right, hey Pugster, you're back again? Alright, let's give it a go. FK, and doesn't need to be super fast with no escape. Saying that, no escape just means that he doesn't get speed reduction. You get the speed with all the before the Zeta, so it's like, I've got that. Alright, I've gone before. Let's do the AoE. And he has got full turn meter, so he's going to beat all these. Let's ooh. You know what, I'm going to fracture Big Z. I think Palpatine will take a turn, so I'm not worried about that. Let's do that. Can we wipe Big Candy out? Yeah, a bit early. Let's do that. Get stuns. One stun. Right, debuffs on the field. Can we knock some turn meter back? Alright, Mish, you do that. Let's work on Karth. Let's get some shock on him. Of course, we got blinded. Ooh, wow. Yeah, TIE Fighter pilot looked really squishy there. Okay, bye-bye TFP. Let's give that to Tarkin. Debuffs again. Let's do a basic. Another basic. Bye-bye. Right, Force Crush. First time TFP's been knocked out that easily. I know he's squishy, but even then he usually holds a little bit longer. Right, I've got a bit 2 meter removal. Great. Let's fracture Big Z. Let's get some stuns. Only got 5, so let's do a basic for now. More debuffs. Do a basic. Shock. 2 moves even till that Merciless Massacre. Come on. Keep going. Let's give that to Tarkin. Try and keep the protection banners up. Alright, that should do it. There we go, lovely. Force Crush. 100% turn meter. Let's put that on Giovanni. Merciless Massacre. Let's do a basic. It's just for the extra damage. It's not going to do much with Vader at this point. TM down. Let's try and hit Giovanni out of there. Lovely. Now just a whittle down Big Z. Yeah, new game mode's been announced. What are you thinking, FK? The one thing I've said, right, and I'll stand by it, is I don't know what the delay was over. Anything that was in that post could have been announced last month. So that's the bit I'm a bit frustrated at. It's like, if they said, well, we're releasing it next week, I'd be like, oh, okay, so they wanted to wait until it was actually close to release, but they haven't put a release date on it. So maybe it is next week, we don't know. And, you know, it's like, give us more info. Let's see, basics. I have missed a lot of the chat, I feel, during this battle, so I'm going to have to catch up a second. Big Z requires a bit of love and attention. He's a very demanding so-and-so. Right, can we get him out? Wow, that barely tickled him. Big Z, just... will he die? Stop being such a tanky so-and-so. Force Crush. Swap it to Vader. Die. Jeez. You wouldn't think... I know my Vader's offense is pathetic, right? I am not disputing that, but the amount of debuffs on him, he should be at least going down a little bit. I'd be just as wise doing basics. Come on. Just die. Thank you. 57 banners. Friggin' hell. Alright, let's have a look at this chart. I feel like I need reading glasses how this is going. So I'm just looking here, right? So Buxter popped on. That's where I was when it left, okay? So we're talking about Vader, right? With the Zeta. Let me just go to the kit, because they're not going to show me that in GA. I don't know why, but they don't let you click on him once you've fought him, so let's go in. No escape. This is what I've got right now. He gains 8 speed for the following, blah 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 blah. So he doesn't gain really any of that except for the Empire and Sith allies. Immune to TM reduction. He recovers 5% health when a dot expires. And he dispels stealth whenever he activates Merciless Massacre. For me, I get the speed benefits without the Zeta. Yeah, so let's just carry on. Just have to catch up on Gogglebox. I think my mum watches that. I think. Yeah, we've had the road out Kaushima. Yeah, I've already said my bit on that. I think it's just a question of what's going on with it. Hey, Rootland, using Fracture slows down the fight. Ooh, okay, I'm actually curious what that's going on. You gain stacking defense from each attack. Ah! Once thought of that, Rootland. If anything, the reason I was fracturing was to prevent retribution, but you did put a good argument there. Okay, I think I've caught up. Sith Empire all mods really, gear doesn't do much. FK, so the extra 40 speed doesn't matter. I didn't say he needed the Zeta, I said he didn't need to be super fast. Yeah, I agree. I mean, like I say, man went first out of all of them, and what's he, about 175, so he gains 8 speed for each of the following, so he had four Empire allies, and he had a Sith ally, so he gained, what, 24 plus 16, so 40 speed. So yeah, it's not bad. Plus, if you fight against Jedi, then you get an extra speed from that. Right, let's go to Grand Arena again. 21 mil, do you even buy mods? Yeah, I do. I haven't bought any, like, today, but I do buy them. I tend to use fleet currency. This is how I end up streaming for 5 hours, because I end up going on random detours like this. Let's just see what's in the mod store. So, yeah, now, defense. Anything there? Accuracy. Crit damage, that could be alright. That one could be good. Crit damage as well, let's get that. Alright, let's roll that one. Oh, does he gain speed for... Actually, saying that, I think I did take that into account, sort of. When I was doing Sith, I did count 2. But I forgot when I counted Empire, so I miscalculated by 8. But yeah, fair point. Let's click on Revan for a minute. Go for the triangle. It was the crit chance, wasn't it? There we go. Level 50 Honest is now hosting my stream with 1 viewer. Thank you very much. Can we get some good rolls here? Let's just wait for that go off screen. There we go. So, speed's at the bottom. Let's go. Nice first roll. Ooh, nice second good roll. Ooh, shame. Okay. Come on, one more. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I did 14 then. Okay. That wasn't bad, that. I think that was some good rolls. What do you guys think? Pugster, thank God for antihistamines. That's all I'm saying. I've got an air purifier coming tomorrow. Mum sort of insisted on buying it because of how I've been flaring up. So, yeah, I definitely agree there. Anything to clear the room, that's good. FK, I bought it at the mod store earlier today. It's Sour Farm. In fairness, 21 mil, I use it more for slicing than for buying. Here we go. I am thankful for any support. That's the way I look at it, level honest. I don't get views if people don't spread the word. So, let's see. Shakti without Zeta. Yeah, I thought that as well, FK. I thought it was an alright mod. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but 13 speed, it's not bad. I swear I've just heard something outside again. I live in a... Oh, it might be a bee. Or not. Alright. You think you're over 100 mil credits. Well, when you've bought pretty much everything you can buy, you know, that's probably the case, isn't it? Pugster, does it just get dust and stuff out of the air or something? I think so. I'll let you know on the next stream. I stream on Sunday from now, so... Well, I will be streaming on Sunday, so I'll let you know. Darth Revan Dark Lord. What should I mod Jedi Knight Revan for? Easy answer, speed. Yeah, so speed mod sets, and then whatever the second mod set is... Well, to be honest, if you go down Ash's line, I thought, you don't actually need a second mod set. You can just put your fastest mods with your fastest secondaries on. But if you go for actual mod set, I'd go for either health or crit chance myself. After that, obviously, you want speed secondaries, speed arrow. Crit chance is good. Crit damage on the triangle's good. But yeah, that's what I'd say. Got plenty of people revving in the chat, though, so feel free to chime in, folks. Yeah, I've got to admit, my opponent does suffer with his Zeta game. I mean, top wall. No Zetas. And I'm looking at, he hasn't attacked this. So, I don't know what he's done here. I don't know if he's had a quick go on here, like having a nibble, and he's come back for more later. I was going to say, a little bit weird. Says me. I need to keep it in mind, right? He's got Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan. Let me just show the roster again, because I feel like it's important. Doc Stanley is now following. Thank you very much for the follow. Doc Stanley 79. Hello there. He's got Jedi Knight Revan. He's got Darth Revan. Brood Alpha. He's got some Bounty Hunters pretty well geared. He's got Talzin, but yeah, okay, he's got Night Sisters. He's got stuff. And I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? Because I've got a sneaky feeling he's hidden something there. So, I'm thinking maybe use my Old Republic here. I don't think they'd be a good counter. So, let's try that, eh? Did we ever figure out if Ash could swim? For the record, for anyone who's just reading that, it's a case of... yeah, it was a funny conversation in the guild chat last night, and yeah, I don't know. It ended up going into who would survive in a zombie apocalypse, I think. So apparently, I'd be the pacifist trying to negotiate with the zombies. I'm not exactly sure that worked out either. I think we need to get Senray on the stream to answer them ones. Pugster's now hosting my stream with 1 viewer. Thank you very much. How fast are these? Yes, I'm thinking of Imperial Troopers, but I've got to... I have to entertain the thought a second. Let's see how good or bad they are. 213. Okay, so Shaq with the leadership would outrun me quite a way. So, not even entertaining it. Let's just... I'm curious, what speed is Rex? 191, so with 35, he's going up to 224. I think. My maths game does suck at this time of night. He went heavy on offense, apparently. It could be, or he's hidden something. That's what I'm thinking. I get your point, it seems counterproductive, but equally, if I use my big teams at the front, then I've got nothing to counter at the back. This is where you don't like territory war planning. Or well, maybe not we disagree, but it's where I know your policy on front wall, back wall. Level 50, yeah, probably kept Ravens and Bounty Hunters for offense. Seems like he put most of the rest for death. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I think what's getting me is he's held. And I don't know if it's because he's seen me attack and he's thinking, you know what, I'm going to wait and see what he does. He knows what I've got. So, he knows that I've got JKR and Draven. He knows. So I think all he's doing now is waiting to see what I do with them. And that's why I'm holding. Oh, yeah, that is a good point. Although, does it actually impact him now? Let's have a look. Yeah, I didn't know if it's the Zeta ability or not. Good call. So, they're going to be a fast team. Geos are in there as well, so it's like, I don't want to use Treya in case I need a counter there as well. Oop. Let me remind myself, we've got Vader with some mishmash and... Well, actually, we've just got two teams there, a bit mishmash. I'm going to try Old Republic. I recognise the speed concerns, but I'm thinking... Let's have a look at mine. .220 Carth. So that is quite a bit of a disadvantage because it's going to be about 30 odd difference. I'm guessing TFK can float. Bugs to rehydrate. Oh, okie doke. Yes, but you have to assume in kept enough to knock out the fronts, give up the front zones, not tactically smart. The concern I have, right, if I go with, say, either JKR or Darth Revan on this wall, if he's got one or both back there, I'm relying on one team, so it's like... Alright, screw it. Let's leave these two out. Time for a poll, eh? Let's try it, because I haven't done a poll since the crash, so it's probably going to moan at me for it, but what's new? What's new, Puddycat? Tell you what, this is a really poppy song. When it comes on, I'm like, what? So, JKR, GMY, and Jolie versus Clones. And let's just make sure these are ticked, and I'm going to give it about 60 seconds. Start the poll. Overkill. Folks, so is that one of the bottles that tracks how much you've drunk? Sort of. It's got like a little clicker up here, so I can just twist it and it counts it for me. I don't drink enough water, even with that. So, Ash is cool and don't do it. No Zetas. Rutland, I like to put annoying squads on the front line, like Geos, to tempt them to use a big squad, then put a trap behind, like of Revan, if they have a counter to Revan. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, to be honest, a better poll for this might have been: is this a trap? Okay, poll's ended. Got 5 votes who've gone for no. Alright. I'm going to put my iPad on my lap, Emma. So this is where I'm just trying to gauge what you guys think, because honestly, this is actually really getting me. It's like... Here we go. Right, how about this? Another one. I'm doing polls because it's much easier for me to give people a quick chance to contribute than being dictatorial. What's Rex's speed? Don't forget the plus 35 from Shaq, so it's going to be 9. It's going to be about 220, 226, I think. 226. My Karth is usually the fastest, so Yep, 226, 220. My Karth's slower. FK, I bet your Vader could do a lot of things. I bet it could wipe your ass if you asked it to. Okay, so... How long did I leave this one for? I haven't told to the time on this, have I? It's I get the feeling this is one of them 3-minute ones again or something. Although we've had 5 votes for it, so it's looking quite promising. Clone's almost hard counter at OR. Well, I've got to admit, the poll's gone yes, 5-1. So... I must admit, this has been a tricky one. Let's give it a shot, eh? If anything, if I run another poll, I get the feeling there are people going to run off. So, let's go. Come on, let's do it. Quit being scared. That's nasty ups, rough. Okay. She didn't die. Let's go for Karth. Okay. Let's try and stun. Yeah, that wouldn't work with Nasty, but I thought I could give it a shot. Okay, let's do that with Shaq. Get rid of it. No benefits from Shaq. Right. Let's just hit Rex. Oh, hang on. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. I know there's no Zeta, but I completely forgot about 5s. I know the stats don't transfer, but still, I really didn't help myself then. Alright, let's just work on 5s. If anything, it's really bad practice not to work on 5s. Alright, I'm feeling better now. Working on 5s. It's not like Rex can build much health back up. That was the turret wanted dispelling. Alright, AoE. And let's do another AoE. Let's blind echo. That should get the Arc Trooper out, and then, yeah, overkill. Won't get full banners, but it was a nice, easy win. 56. There we go. Well done, the chat, everyone who voted yes. I'm going to say whoever voted no, just unlucky. Hey, he's attacked. He's cleared me. Okay. One battle, no surprises there. One battle's there, no big surprises. And is he going for the fleet now? No, he's just chilling. Okay, we've got Geos at the back. I thought he might put something sneaky back there. On the one hand, though, I've now got plenty to play with. I don't need to rely on Treya. Yeah, GMI probably could have done a lot of easy work there. Okay. The way I see it, until I see what's at the back, when it's a scenario like that, I'm playing it safe. But now, I can play it a little bit easier, so... them two should be able to do this. You know what? Let's put Oda in just to be a little bit safe. It might be one banner too many, but I'm thinking that way. I've also got health recovery if one of them's just a bit busy. Alright, let's go. Coward? Here we go. How many times Geos have tripped me up? I'm not taking chances. Like, alright, let's spread some foresight, make it harder on them. Give that to Yoda. Bye-bye. Then, let's do a basic. Give that to Yoda. Plus, I must just keep this in mind as well. JKR is now my second best modded team, so it's like, yeah, I wasn't going to gamble on his mods being okay. I thought, let's just give him a bit of protection. There we go. Give yourself a challenge. Yeah, I got 62 banners. Still counts to the underdog score. Right, so we got rid of my fleet. We've got a target of 1569, so hopefully we can undersize these. There we go, that'll be easy. Could have been 63. If I lose by one banner, or two if you go and point fingers at this one, then yes, I will concede. Let's do this in the meantime. Rebels versus Vader, YOLO. If I got good Rebels, I'd do it. My Rebels really suck on here. My other account, not so. Actually, I'd say I've got very good Rebels on my other account. From a certain point of view. I don't know if I sound like Alec Guinness or Donald Trump when I say that. Easy does it. You're giving banners away. The way I see it, right, Plo was just there because I wanted just add a damage dealer in there. Right. With these... I can't do a Malik solo, but I bet I could do some form of cheap underdogging. No Zetas, so... I'm thinking... just these two? Or is that a bit ambitious? I'm not running the poll on this one because if anything I have to keep moving my keyboard, but yeah. Won't be a problem. Alright, I'm going to take Ash's word on it. He's put like this, he's had Darth Revan longer than I've had it. Bit of a shame not to use Mallet, but I'll be honest, if it wasn't the stun lock, I would have actually put just Malik in, but I know that could go wrong. Here we go. Easy. 63. So, let's get the calculator on screen, because this is the bit everyone loves. 1569 minus 1360. Ash cheer for 100 bits. Thank you very much, Ash. I get the feeling you're up there with the top cheerers. I know Foolish chimed in for a while, and I know someone else did, and I can't remember who off the top of my head who did cheer for me, but I know you're up there. So what's the total here? We need 209. That's minus the 153 for the conquer at the back. I need 56. Okay. So as long as I get 56 banners here, I'll be alright. Could be a little bit tricky. No rebels with the falcon, but the falcon alone could be annoying. You are the top cheerer. I wasn't sure off the top of my head. I haven't got the stats on screen. Yeah, of course. Of course I need a calculator. Look, I'm funny like this, right? I am not going to do all that in my head. If anything, that's how I end up doing miscalculations and thinking, all right, I can solo something and then losing. Right. I wish Vulture was at 7-star here. Let's take these in. Right. I know I could leave some out and underdog, but I'm thinking, Falcon, I'm not taking risks. Math on stream is how people die. Yeah, like I said, it's the fun bit everyone looks forward to. So he should do his... Oh, he didn't even do the wiggle. Can I get an ability block? Ooh, shame. Let's put some Buzz Droids out. He'll cleanse that, but then he'll have ability block. Or he should do. Why no ability block? Is that Vulture only? Okay. There we go. Let's wipe Slave 1 out. Let's just... okay. Come on, get IG out. Spike. Easy. Steady. 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 Bye-bye. What I forgot? 62. You know, I'm going to be looking forward to seeing your banners later, Ash. Oh, hang on. Gold Leader. How's Gold Leader doing? So yeah, 6 banner win. I'll take that. Alright. So, Finn Troop, you put up an interesting round for me. Right, okay. Grand Arena for Tammin. Let's see what's happened. I'm up against Hellgast. I've already said, this guy here. Great guy. I actually had a quick chat with him afterwards. He told me how he went on offense, so I had a rough idea how he went. Pretty cool. I think he used his jaw was against me with one. I think he used him on my Rebel team or something. Well, either way, I was impressed anyway. If you haven't seen the video, I recommend at least skipping to this bit because, yeah, he's got all Relic Bounty Hunters except for Grief and Mando, who he's got double Zated. So, he put up a really good defense for me. I mean, that was interesting. I had to do a mirror match there. And if we go down here, with this, I was stuck because I'd already lost 2 of the Geos, so I knew I had to use Han and Chewie up here. But, yeah. Really good defense. God praise the guy. So. Hellgast. I'm not looking forward to this again. Off to Gibbo. All's forgiven, that's why I stole his name. How'd you go on Crimson? I've won. I won by about 6 banners, I think. So, Ash thought that was a bit of a bad score. I'm saying politely, STFU. Okay. Well, actually, I'm saying it politely because he's subscribed via Twitch Prime today. So, and he's given me 300 bits. So, to be fair, he can throw whatever he wants my way. He's actually done me a solid today. Alright. So, as you can see while I've been waffling, Revan, CLS, Padme, all relicked. We've got Brood Alpha relic. Yeah. It's going to be a bit rough. We've got Darth Revan with the Zeta. It looks a bit rough. I'm hoping it's not as rough as it looks, though. So, let's see. Gibbo lost by 2 banners, and it was my first defeat this GAC. I was 3-0. Unlucky that. I can't say I'd like it. You know, if you getting a winning run, then something derails it. Yeah. Pug, can you say you support Vale? No, that is the limit. You'd have to give me 1,000 bits or more to even let me consider that. And to be honest, Ash doesn't like football, so I don't think he's going to be that interested in saying that. Alright, just for defense purposes, in case anyone's being nosy, I've gone a little bit kooky up top. And I'm going to give FK some credit here because he made me be a bit creative last night with a little fantasy arena thing we're doing. So I thought I'm going to try it in real life. I'm going to see how this Night Sister, well, maybe not the Night Sister one, but this Newt with a Sergeant Zombie works. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll actually see how it holds. The Night Sisters with Nest, that was just purely because I haven't got a zombie. I thought, well, maybe if the other 4 can be annoying, it means that he's not focusing on Nest and maybe Daka can revive. Maybe there's some big kooky crazy stuff like that. I've gone more traditional down the bottom, Ewoks and Jedi. So, nothing too fancy there. Let's have a look at what he's put down, though. Time to make dinner. Deuces. No problem, FK. Thanks for stopping by, as always. I'll catch you in Discord later, anyway. Gibbo. Also, since we haven't spoken since Tony Martial scores again. Yeah, that was a good game for him. And I think that's the first time I've seen him smile after a match. I think he's definitely earning the nickname of the new Lasulk. Huh. First Order put a contract out for Greedo. Alright. Let's see, we've got a Sarge lead. Okay. Got Django, Boba, Newt, Zam, Cad. That's weird. He's made that harder for himself by forcing... I suppose he wanted the others to have the contract, but equally he's thrown Newt in there. That's just a bit weird, isn't it? I'm assuming... Hang on. I'm assuming this 5's has got the lead maxed out. Yeah. Domino Squad, Zeta, not Tactical Awareness. Okay. Interesting. Gibbo, best I've seen Senior United play since 2010. That's the first hat-trick that's been scored in the league since then, isn't it? Or at least since Fergie went. I realised I never did the hydrates. Good luck, Josh. I'm going to have a bash at my GAC, no problem. Well, I'll put like this, we're at the same time, so I know what it's like for you. No problem. See you in Discord. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for the bits. You'll get your credits at the end, like everyone. I hope. I've just realised it with the crashes that might not happen. I'll credit you. Okay, Ooh. That First Order team doesn't bother me. These don't bother me as such, they're just a little bit fiddly. Gibbo, he probably has other separatists to go with Grievous, which leaves him with Newt left over, which is why he put him with the Bounty Hunters. That makes some sense. Question is, has he got Bosk? No, Bosk is low gear. Got Dooku, Spy, Sunfax, Poggle, Soldier. So, well, saying that, they'd be the team, wouldn't they? So, yeah, I don't really get that. It's like... Yeah, I can't really say I get it. It's like he's left a Sarge out as well. Oh no, a Sarge's with a Night Sister, so I'll take that one back. Alright, and I think I'm going to have to be careful here because he's could have hidden something, so I don't throw me big teams at this yet, but can't be too blasé. Let's try the Empire here. Let me remind myself about 5's lead, because I know that had a rework last year. I've had a look, but I won't double check it. So they all have plus 50 defense, and other allies gain half that amount, that won't matter. And 5 of first allies gain protection over time for 2 turns whenever they're critically hit. So I've not actually seen that in effect. That'll be fun. Yeah, I think not Vader. I think the Empire Sith team should work. So let's grab it. I think I'll save Maul and I'll put someone else in because he could be good if Geos are around. Let's try Sidious. I think that could be a good one. I normally do Bobazam, Greedo, IG, and Cad, but I'm upgrading Bosk and Houndstooth at the moment. My Gear 12 Boba is incredible. It's always winning on defense because people attempt to underdog. Wow, I wouldn't underdog Houndstooth, let's put it like that. Or is that... Oh no, you're Boba, sorry, okay. I've had multiple 7+ attempts and one 12. Wow, 12 attempts. I mean, I can understand that. I wouldn't say a cheese Boba, but I'd be a little more disrespectful than, say, Bosk or Django lead. I mean, Django lead ears worry me because I know that it can be annoying on defense. I keep saying to myself, if I place Bounties on defense, I'm going to try it. I actually did it for Territorial this time around, but I don't think we got a hit on it. I'm going to give this a go. I want to see if it works. Cameras are out, yep. Alright, let's go. But I know what you mean, Boba. He would definitely trip me up. Might have it screenshotted. Yeah, if you do, pop it in Discord, I'll have a look. Okay, let's send that to Palpatine. Let's try and get a Termite train going. Or at least get some debuffs on the field. Ooh, okay, we got a few. Should get full turn meter here. Do Merciless Massacre. Let's get ability block over there on Rex. Alright, AoE. Let's try and... Oh, okay. I need to whittle down 5s, and the trouble is, they're going to attack like crazy. Oh, the cleanse, not good. Oh, okay. Cody took a big hit from Thrawn there. Just going to keep trying to whittle away at 5s. He's going to be the one who's a pain here. Got a stun on him, great. Just keep whittling away. Tenacity's not going to do much, but it might just help me here. There we go, 5's gone. Can we get rid of Cody? Yes, we can. Okay, can we get a taunt up? Yes, let's send that to Palpatine. Won't do much because, well, Tenacity's up. Let's go for Echo for a minute. Let's fracture Rex so he doesn't do a big one-shot. Let's do that. Come on. Can stun Rex, or maybe not, again. This is just showing how Rex can be, or Echo can be a pain in the backside. Okay, come on. Wipe him out. That's it, okay. Can we get Rex out? Yes. And then finally this dude, Sergeant. Let's try and give some protection banners to Set. There we go. 56. Not the cleanest, but I'll take that. So with this one, I could do with a team that isn't going to make... It isn't going to have debuffs, or it's going to be hard to plant debuffs. So maybe clones. My clones aren't great. If I go for Rex... Let me move the camera just in case it's not keeping up again. If I go Rex, I've got 200. I've got 200 speed, so that's 235 with. It's 235 with Shakti's lead plus 4 speed for every 5 of first ally present. So that's So that's three allies, so plus 12. He should go fast. Let's just put it like that. I can't really do the sums at this time of night. Also, pick my roster and look what I've done when you can. Yeah, let's go to it now, just for the fact that I wouldn't mind actually just stopping a second and just thinking. Yeah, I've got you an ally on here, haven't I? Let's see where I... Gibbo. So you got your Padme up to relic level, that's looking good. And I bet you were glad about the Vader touch-up. Next Zeta? Just out of curiosity. But yeah, I'd say you've got a nice little balance here, because you've got some Seps to get to Padme, you've got Revan, just great character overall, and now you've got a revitalized Sith faction. You've got CLS, nice for your rebels. How are your First Order in general coming? I can see crew there. I'm skimming because I'm looking for them. If we go FO. Alright, so it looks like you've got enough to at least go for BB-8. Have you got him? Yeah, you've got him. So yeah, you're doing good there. Ooh, Gear 12 Chopper, that's an interesting one. You're 2 mats off him. Yeah, that was the main thing with Vader, I'm guessing. Yeah, definitely would go for that Zeta, especially if you've gone all that way with him. I mean, First Order, your back wall defense. With crew at Gear 12, you've probably got enough. I mean, I've got Scarred on him, and I think that's been helpful. You know, I wouldn't put it as a priority Zeta, but that's definitely one to consider. I mean, my crew's got it, and I feel like since then he's just had that little bit more survivability, but maybe I'm just biased a little bit. Like, I've put the Zeta on, so I'm seeing that. I don't know. Ooh, no Zeta on Palpa. Get one there if you can. Just having a look if there's anything else that's pretty big. If you get a chance, do a Horn as well. You're building Rex up, so if you get a chance, put Tactical Awareness on 5s. Let's see. You're after JKA, it's 7-star. I'm gunning for Darth Revan, 23 shards off. I assume that was Darth Revan anyway. Oh, after JKA 7 stars, you're gunning for Darth Revan. I'm going to say, definitely get JKA first. I really regret not doing that on Crimson. It's the biggest regret I have, in the sense that if I'd have just stopped for a little bit, got JKA to 7, then I would have had an actually okay arena team for that spell when I was struggling. Instead, I struggled, and then I had Darth Revan and I couldn't do anything with him for a bit. So, yeah, definitely advise going for JKA. Let's go, Beat. I think that team looks more frightening than it will be, but still, that's not a reason to ignore it. It sucks because I want Brood Alpha at 7-star as well, and I want the Relic mats. Yeah, I'm sort of in that predicament. I mean, on Crimson, I actually rushed Sith Empire Trooper a bit at the end. I went for shards in the Crystal Store, and it's a bit why I'm struggling now with crystals, because I'm not really getting a lot from Arena, and yeah, it was just so that I had the Cantina store free for the relic materials, and it's a pain. I mean, they haven't, unless I missed it because I was skim reading, I haven't seen what the rewards are meant to be for this new game mode. I hope relic materials are in there, even if it's like just them cheap blue ones, because you think if you can earn them at some point, I would grind for it. I would play the game a lot more just for that. But I can't believe they'll give it away, because it's probably where they're getting a lot of money from. But, just to counter that, I'd argue that people who don't have the time to play the game a lot and want whale, they wouldn't have to do it then. Sorry, I just wanted all to the lighting in here. There we go. Back we go. 'Cause, I mean, the difference, unless I missed it because I was skim reading, I haven't seen what the rewards are meant to be for this new game mode. I hope relic materials are in there, even if it's like just them cheap blue ones, because you think if you can earn them at some point, I would grind for it. I would play the game a lot more just for that. But I can't believe they'll give it away, because it's probably where they're getting a lot of money from. But, just to counter that, I'd argue that people who don't have the time to play the game a lot and want whale, they wouldn't have to do it then. Okay. I agree. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it's definitely a long process. I mean, my Bastila on Crimson, I've got to Rally 3. I'm actually struggling for the first actual salvage. It's because I don't want to just chuck all of my low gear at the scavenger, but I haven't got like a large quantity, or what you would consider a large quantity, that you can just chuck at it. On Temin, I've got tons of stuff, but Crimson's been playing less time, so God help what Corky will be like when he gets there. Yeah, hopefully the new game mode will fix some of this stuff. I mean, I think that'd be it. If it just gave us more stun guns or more... I mean, Karatex, yeah, I'd like that, but, you know, I'm not even going to ask for Karatex, but more stun guns, more Kabantis, more stun cuffs. You know, just the things that seem to have, maybe not horrible drop rates, but they could do with being loosened so that the things that have truly drop rates can be focused on, because Kairos have bad drop rates, the Gear 12 finish pieces have bad drop rates. Just help the player base work on that, and then they'll probably be alright. It's like on Crimson again, I'm working on Sith Empire Trooper for Rally level now, and I'm after, or I was after at least, the top left piece, and it was just some random dark side node. And I could put, I don't know, about 28 energy in a day, you know, in one go. Let me rephrase that. 28 energy in one go, split into 4, you know, so 7s. And yeah, you just weren't getting anything. It's because, like, the drop rate must have been lower than 1 in 7 or whatever, and you think, God. I've got 1,000 at the first salvage and 500 at the second. I just need the actual relic mats. Yeah, the relic mats are holding me up a bit as well. I mean, what is it on Temin, actually? Biggs is me next relic 7. Don't judge. There is a reason. Ships. So, camera's covering it a bit, but I need... Well, it's not the camera, it's the donation goal. Let me get rid of that for a second. There we go. So I need 10 of the Erodiums. That's not too bad. I just need Farmer... one of them circular things at Mark 3. Them two will be a pain. The Zimbindle card and whatever that is. The... what is it called? Electrum Conductor. They're going to be awkward to get. But then I've got the signal data as well, and it's like... no wonder he hangs around at this level for a while. I mean... I think it's a case that... I'm waiting for the events to come around so that I can get the relic materials there, but... I haven't got a lot of viable squads except for the Power and Places one where I can use CLS. I need to farm another team up that can get it. Maybe Bounty Hunters for the Bounty Hunter one. I'll accept the judgment. I'm going to say I have had to go for ships. But I stand by it, right? It's working to a degree. It's held. And it holds a lot. I put it down because it frightens people. No one focuses on ships, so you put a good ship fleet on defense and people are like, oh crap, I can't beat it. So, it's not nice. You know, if I was in their shoes, I wouldn't like coming up against it, but it works. I haven't placed it today because I know this guy could beat it. So if he's placed Kenobi on defense, I want it for offense. Plus, if he's got Kenobi for offense, I know he can beat mine on defense, so I'm like, why waste it? The Conductor's the worst for me. They're just horrendous in general, aren't they? I don't think there's a really friendly piece. Like I say, maybe the... maybe that third one, because you can farm it from Ugnaught, but that's about it. Alright, I feel like I've been waffling for about 20 minutes now, and it's like, what am I going to do with this team? I was going to try clones. Let's have a look at their speed. Put the camera back. That's filthy. 446 on defense. Wouldn't even be close to beating that. Exactly, you know, it's like... I know it ain't good. I mean, I've got the camera in the way, and I'm not going to move it right now, but my Bistan and my Scarif Rebel Pathfinder in here at Ralix 3 and... Ralix 2 and 1. You know, so I know it's filthy in a lot of ways. No, you're not going in CLS. But equally, I think to myself, if it does a job on defense, I'm not arguing. You know, it's the equivalent to putting Darth Revan on defense, except for you've lost a wall. So, is lead. Plus 30 speed. So we're talking 247. $240. $249. I don't think my clones could do this. I think they'd be too slow. Even though they'd get plus 35 from Shaq and a percentage from Rex, I'm not convinced. I think they'd just be way too slow. I mean, 200, it's all on that 4%. How do I calculate the 4% on the clones? Is it the idea that it's 4% of the total speed? So, and plus, when does it come in? Does it come in like after the leadership from Shaq or after? That is a hard thing to calculate. Because in theory, if it's plus 12% speed, let me just try it. It's 200 times 1.12. That's 224. It won't do much on its own, but then plus 35 from Shaq, and we're at 259, which outruns them. And if it's 235, then times 1.12, it's 263.2. So whichever way you go, actually, it should outrun them. It should. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Let's try it. Oh, I haven't done that button. I'm going to have to fix it. Oh, Newt goes faster. Damn it. Okay, forgot about Newt. Cleanse. Yeah, let's give Newt and Django extortion. Let's double tap. Let's go all in on Django. Bye-bye. Resisted them, resisted them. Doing good so far. Okay. Just trying to keep Django quiet. Okay. Not nice. I got the feeling something bad could happen here. Okay. Counterattacks, please. Oh, okay. That was a good sacrifice, I think. Yeah, let's get rid of Boba now. Come on. Shaq's got some extortion, but we can deal with that. AoE. And let's go to CAD. Let's get rid of Newt. There we go. Let's just get rid of that. Come on. Get rid of the stealth on Newt. Let's go over there to Zam, get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Bye-bye. A little bit dirty, but we got through that. You finished mine, got 1744. Hope it's enough to hold. Oh, wrong button again. There we go. 1744, that sounds good enough, especially at our level, so you should get there. 1800 is probably a better benchmark, but 1744 could be good. Ooh, okay, we've got Trey and Qui-Gon Jinn at the back. Hey, Gear 11 Plo. Interesting. So this guy's saved a fair bit for offense, I'd say. Right. Are you in 3? I'm in 4 still. Let's have a look. different guilds. Yeah, you're in 3 now. I'm still in 4. That's impressive. Ash started the game, I'd say about a week or 2 before me, I'm guessing, on Crimson. So that we're talking sometime March, April last year. And yeah, he's... Let me get... Are we talking about 1 million GP ahead of me? What, 1.2? And so you've definitely jumped high. You're above Temin, let's say that. Okay. I'm stretching my legs because it's like, okay, we're getting to the night time part of the stream. I can see Crew there looking menacing, and I'm thinking a CLS solo could shut him up. Relics out massively. Temin didn't have relics when you started. That is a good point. I mean, I'm not certain, but I think you've got way more relics than Temin though. But I might have more Zetas than you. I don't know. DSR would cover that. Yeah, I mean, I've been fairly similar on Crimson. You know, I'm going hard on relics, but it's like I've been saying to Gibbo, it's a case of when you've got someone like Set who demands 300 energy a day to get him done, it's tricky then saying, right, I'll give another refresh or whatever to relics. I get there, it's just taking a bit of time. Oh, were you fourth in there? Let's have a look. I'm actually curious who'd be there. Not rewards, leaderboards. Raxel seems to do well. Yeah, he's got gas, wow. He's come on a long way since we had him at Endors. Gotta give him credit there. Although I think let me just check. He had Ansmillion Falcon, didn't he? Yeah, he worked hard on Harm for a while, so he was getting about 400 crystals a day there. Yeah, I like Draxel. I think he's actually in my Discord server, so yeah. There you are, Gibbo. You started in 2015, and you're both either caught up to me or higher. There's the trouble with taking a break. I mean, Old Spice and in this guild, he took a break and came back, I think, last year. And it's like you, it takes that long to catch back up. Just that many new characters who demand attention. Alright. Let's go. And please don't crash. Oh, to say it all. That was what I was worried about, stun locks. Come on, counterattacks. That's it. This is filthy. Whew. I'm stripping that turn meter away from you, boy. Look, you haven't got that many stun moves, surely. Look, you get back in your little seat, Kylo. Have that. $62 banners. Not sure that was worth that. That was a lot tighter than it should have been. Okay. Night Sisters. I'm thinking Bounty Hunters for that. Then we've got... I mean, for like this for a solo it was good, but for me a solo should be 64. And you're thinking, I've lost 2 there, so it's like, I couldn't even recover health because it was like, yeah, we've got to wipe him out on counterattacks. That is not good. Not disagreeing there. What have I got left? Let's move the camera again. I used my Relic 7 Thrawn versus Phoenix. Was very fun. I can imagine that's harder. What can I chuck at these? I'm thinking me bounty hunters, but I've got these crew as well. Got First Order, I forgot to place them. I bet First Order can take that out. Let's do that. Yay, never mind, good win. I'm guessing you were a little bit behind there, Gibbo. I'll admit, my heart was in my mouth when I saw the amount of stun locks they were getting. I thought, oh god. You just know when there are that many stun locks, you're thinking, I'm going to get wrecked here. I wanted 63 there. It's like, if I could have just got one more call to action, I would have at least got the health back. I wouldn't have got full protection, but I would have got the health. Yeah, this should be enough for this, so let's try it. Do 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 do. I'm saying it should be enough. I'm getting my ass handed to me early on here. That speed advantage is playing into their hands. Let's go that way. Can that be evaded? No, it can't be evaded or resisted. Good. Let's do that. Okay, then. Let's get a 2-meter train going. Let's just chip away at Plo. Who's near? Qui-Gon looks near. Let's chip away to 2-meter. Let's knock some health down. What's the condition of this? It deals 75% more damage if Kylo's below full health, if not stuns. Alright, again, I'm going to try and stun Qui-Gon. There we go. Whoa, can we have a taunt, please? Yeah, can we knock him out? Thank you. Let's just try and whittle away at Qui-Gon here. Let's give that to TIE Pilot. Do we get any buffs here? How about that one? Maybe not. Let's try that, though. Let's stun Qui-Gon. Got a taunt at least. Just try and protect the TIE Pilot. It looks a bit fragile. Let's get rid of Qui-Gon. Nice. Who to go for now? It's not exactly a bunch of damage dealers. Let's go for Kanan. Who's near to taking a turn? No one really, so let's just do that on Kanan. Put health up. Can we get some health back? Yes, we can. Off to Gibbo. Cubs is live, but I'm choosing to watch my boy. You can wait. I really appreciate that. Cubs has been streamed for a while, I think. Well, I think he was on when I started, so it's like... I think he's trying to get some views in today. Either that, or he's been streaming as long as I have, and then, yeah, kudos to him. I feel like I've been on a long time. It's nearly midnight. Right, do basic. I've got to admit, it was weird. Last time well, one of the last times I streamed, I raided Cubs just for the fact that he was on. I thought, why not? And he was doing a Queen montage. I was like, what the friggin' hell have I walked into here? I mean, it was funny, you know. I'll give Cubs credit. It was probably one of the funnier things I've seen a YouTuber do for a while. But equally, it's like, what the friggin' hell is this? It's, you know, it's a bit like walking in a room and seeing someone doing something they shouldn't be doing. It's like, okay. 55 banners, not that clean. My first order are trash though, so I'm allowing myself that. Okay. How about that, folks? A little bit risky, but maybe. They're all relicked. Rebel coordination, plus 25 speed and plus 10 tenacity. So hopefully it will resist plague a bit. Wow, I'm down to 3 viewers. Ooh. Right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go for it. I think that viewership number just gives me that little signal of, yeah, I better take some choices on my own now. Let's try and whittle away at the spirit. Easy done. Not a great start though, there. Let's get rid of the taunt. And let's cleanse. Let's get rid of the spirit again. Ooh, we didn't get counterattacks there. That'd have been nice. Okay, let's do that. I know Daka can bring Asajj back, but I'm just thinking let's try and avoid any nasty stuff. Okay, let's do that. Zombie can't keep taunting, so that's helpful. Okay. Crit chance up for those who want it. Come on, let's get her. That's it, lovely. Get rid of Asajj. Let's do an AoE. Ugh, okay. Basic on Talia. Okay, do basic on Talia, get rid of her. Bye-bye. Get rid of that foresight. Bang, bang. Get a stun on the zombie. Clear the debuffs. Bye-bye. 56. Not that bad. Considering some would scoff at using that bar lead, I'll take that. What ships have we got? That looks like Mace. Yeah, Mace. Okay. So we got Bounty Hunters to deal with Treya, so that shouldn't be... I'm not saying it'd be easy, but it shouldn't be too bad. So let's take that. Let's go Zam, let's go Dengar, and let's go. For the record, the other day I was commenting how it would be good to get to 100 followers on Twitch, and I'm now 110. That has come really fast. Let's pop a taunt. I was tempted then go straight for Sidious, but I thought, no, let's hang on him. Let's pop some bombs out. Cool. Let's go for Sidious. Let's target Vader and put some bombs out there. Go for Sidious again. And an AoE should wipe him out, or at least get close. Throw some more bombs. Come on, Sidious, you're down. You are down. Die. There we go. Full bombs on Vader. Let's chip away at that. Okay. Put some more out. Okay. Let's put a taunt up. Palpatine. Let's try and work away on him. We've got plenty of bombs out. Let's add some more. Weakest now is on the stealth. It's Dooku, so let's just keep going away at Palpatine. Can we get a stun? Yes, we can. Okay. Try and prevent Vader from doing anything crazy. Let's go for Palpatine there. Got Trey, let's go for it. Let's throw some more bombs. Let's go for Palpatine. Okay, that ain't great from Trey, but it's bound to happen. Let's add some more bombs. Let's see if we can detonate them too. Okay. Can we detonate the two on Palpatine? Let's add some more. How about dealing... Can we get rid of Palpatine? Nearly. Throw some more. Put taunt up. That won't do much now, I realise. Forgot about the isolation. Let's get rid of him. Bye-bye, Palps. Let's add some more onto the field. Nice. Let's hit them on Vader. Let's add some more to the field. Resisted. Nasty. Nice one, though. Okay. I like Sam in this. She's just very cool for just going, alright, I'll just ping that. Gonna go for Trey here. Can we get rid of Dooku with this one? Yes. AoE. Bit of a shame Isolation hasn't expired, but we gotta work with it. Let's add some more bombs to the mix. And all in, even though that won't do out. Bye-bye. I'll take that. Okay, wrapping up. Let's just check that. Yeah. Okay, wrapping up. Let's go Endurance. And I'm going really undersized this for the simple fact, unless he has hidden something behind, he isn't going to get clean banners here. So I'm going to trust that that should be enough. I mean, let me double check. It's a Gear 12 Spy, a Gear 12 Soldier, and a Gear 12 TIE Advanced under Mace. I should be able to beat that with these three. I'm going for max banners, so let's try it. Plus, Geos are slow, so that should help. Let's do an AoE. Just force one of them under stealth. Let's do that. Let's do that. Bye-bye to Vader. Okay, we get the bonus protection there. And bye-bye, Spy. Easy. 70 banners. Yeah, I don't think I could have done much more there. I think I'd only get more banners if I didn't even take Biggs or Biston in, so I will take that. So, set a target of 1742. Your move, Halgast. I'm looking here and I'm thinking, I've tried to be clever with this wall. I'm not convinced it'll hold. This is my own personal theory crafting bar. I have seen that comp elsewhere, so that isn't personal, but yeah, I'm just shooting in the wind a bit here, and I'm hoping it does something because I'm not convinced the bottom will hold at all. And yeah, the back, I'm not particularly hopeful on. I'm just hoping maybe I'm going to trip him up a little bit as far as what I usually do. Maybe he looks on GAC history, he'll think, oh, he usually puts home one on defense, so you never know, maybe. But yeah, a little bit awkward. So, with that in mind, it's a bit hard for me to... Oh, hang on. I ship win I've ever seen, to be honest. This is what really gets me. I lose so many comments on Twitch at times. Let me just refresh this window. I didn't know you were still there, Gibbo. Have you been chatting to me in silence for a while and haven't been commenting? Same with you, Ash. Have you been chatting? It really gets me. The Twitch app just suddenly decides, nah, I'm not going to tell him what I'm doing. I just don't get it. It's like so counterproductive. But yeah, like I say, I'm happy with that fleet win. I think if I'd have put it on defense, so I might as well show what it is. Everyone knows it's the same fleet I use for offense usually. If I'd have put my normal fleet down right, I'd have thought he's just going to beat it with Negotiator, and I had a feeling he might save it for offense. So you're thinking, well, if he can wipe out Home 1, then why should I make my offense run harder? Why shouldn't I try and maximise banners and use Home 1 on offense for a change? So I feel I did well there. I've essentially gone from 60 banners to 70 banners just by switching fleet. No, you've been talking to yourself. You know, it's like, here, right, I don't know if this is going to be visible, but that's me Stream Deck, if you like. And I have the Twitch chat up on the, well, over here. And I was looking down, and the last comment I saw was you saying about Cubs streaming. So I'm looking down, and I'm like, oh, okay, my viewership's down to 2, according to this. And I'm like, oh, okay, you know, what can I do? So, I don't know, it really gets you, because it's like, if that was like Cubs, for instance, you're not telling me he wouldn't be annoyed if he wasn't seeing messages from people. I don't know what it is, honestly. But yeah, let's just have a look through the events of the stream, just because I like to see what's gone on, especially when I've been streaming a while. Officer Gibber, nah, I said quite a bit since. I thought you might have. Anything of interest? Anything that I can just read while I'm just wrapping up here? Let's see, so we've had Bobbers the Boy, he's followed. We've had, let's see, Ash has sent 100 bits to start with. We've had a follow from good old Morris. We've had a follow off Level 50 Ornis 27. Ash has subscribed via Twitch Prime, so thank you very much for that. Same again with the 100 bits, thank you very much. Darth Reverend Dark Lord has followed, thank you very much. Dark Stanley 79 has followed, thank you very much. Ash with another 100 bits, thank you very much. And yeah, that's me caught up. So I always like going through it because I do put the credits up at the end, but chances are when the stream crashes, it loses half of it. So yeah, not particularly great. Yes, how many subs I've got now? I am now on 8. And I did say to myself that at 10 I would do a little giveaway. I haven't settled on what the giveaway is, but yeah, I thought to myself at 10 I'll do a giveaway that also opens up to anyone who subscribes after. So I might put that in the next stream title, 10 subscriber giveaway. It might be a little incentive. But yeah, I've been trying to think what would be good, because it's like, I was thinking maybe an iTunes card or iTunes / Google Play card or something. Hey, that's helped it along. That makes it 9. The Force will be with the level 50 Honest always. Thank you very much for the subscription. I have already said it, but just to make it clear that any of the subscription monies, anything that I make from my first Twitch payment, they go to the NHS donation that I'm going to be making on stream. So it is going to a good cause. So it's not just going towards me sorting out my crappy PC setup. That will be after. But yeah, thank you very much for the subscription. If anything, that's another little thing that's going on the end credits now. So I'm almost reluctant to leave it there, because that is a very good place to leave it. But yeah, I'm going to leave it before I push my luck. So I'm back in 2 days' time for offense. Well, sorry, for the next round offense, and sometime in the next 24 hours or so, the stream highlights will be on YouTube. I know everyone here has seen it, but it's a case of, if you want to see how I actually got on with Halgast here, and you want to see what the final score was, just skip to the end, you'll see the score. Alright, thank you very much, folks. I'm going to edit KOTOR, and that'll probably keep me up till 3 o'clock. See you, bye-bye. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. Quite a few it missed. Thank you very much, though. And good night to Officer, one of my Australian brothers. Catch you later, Ash.